We're back in our little green room with the collective genius that is Le Galaxie after their triumphant set here at the Electric Picnic. Thanks a million for dropping in, and thanks for bringing all your team of groupies, actually. Ladies, put your clothes back on, please. So listen, firstly, the obvious question, how are you all doing?
We're great. We had a great show, really, really good. We were nervous because we were on pretty early, and we were up at 4 o'clock or something this morning. We were way too early, but the show itself was fantastic. We couldn't have asked for a better crowd and a better crowd reaction, and we gave away lots of free stuff. Well, what we could. We forgot all our glow sticks, which kind of bums us out.
We had 2,000 glow sticks bought for this gig.
We forgot them all. Did you believe
Really?
that? Yeah, we forgot them all. But we had big tune signs and all that kind of stuff. But we had a really, really great show. It couldn't have gone better for us, really.
Well, something that you did do, and it's been a long time coming, is you released your debut album. Long, and I could go on, overdue, and congratulations about that. Was it something, was that kind of beginning to be the elephant in the corner that we've got to get something out? I know you'd released EPs, but it's not the same thing.
Dan, I remember the last time I met you, myself and Michael had just literally gotten our last EP into our hands, and we were just like, okay, well, it looks good. And I was just like, we couldn't wait to release an album just to, because we were quite unhappy with the EP. So we're so glad now to have the album out, and certainly, as you said, people were wondering when it was going to come, and much as we wanted to kind of rush it out as quick as we could, at the same time we wanted to take our time and just get it just the way we wanted it, So it's great now to have it out there. We kind of took our time, but it's there now, and it's great.
Well, I suppose there's nothing worse than releasing an album and then listening back to it and going, God, that sucks, and it doesn't really represent what we play, like how we play live. Are you able to listen to it now, and are you happy with it, I guess?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we killed ourselves in trying to finish it. We really did. It was so labour intensive for us. But I mean, the reward is that it's kind of changed everything now. You got a record behind you. It makes a big difference for us. Because we played here 2 years ago, and it was based on just, what was it, one single, more or less, wasn't it? Yeah. We Bleed the Blood of Androids, It got us this gig 2 years ago. So to come here with on merit, the record is out, and we got to get, and think we got a lot lined up for the rest of the year. We're going to Germany, and then we're going to UK, and we're supporting Good Copy apparently as well, which is really nice for us. Yeah, it's kind of one of the sweet ones.
It's one of those kind of gigs that it's like nice to be kind of recognised to kind of play with them kind of guys, because we're big, massive fans of those dudes.
You sampled Christopher Walken on Solar Babies. My favourite Bond villain.
We definitely didn't. We definitely did not.
Legally, we didn't.
You didn't?
I mean,
okay, you didn't. Really?
But if it was...
It wasn't. Okay.
Yeah, more and more power. Yeah. I'm glad that I'd say you're actually the only person who's noticed that. Yeah. But there is other samples in there. There's...
No, it's not a sample. It's not a sample.
We re-recorded clips from Masters of the Universe, the movie, the terrible movie. We re-recorded clips from Rocky IV.
Would you not have thrown like a Hell Yeah by Stone Cold Steve Austin in there?
That would have just been the final thing. We wanted to have one song one time.
Like we want Vince McMahon in our case.
We wanted to have one song one time, which was just sample after sample, which was like, may the force be with you, yeah, baby, that kind of stuff.
One of the main samples we couldn't clear. Have you ever seen the movie Beyond the Mat?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it was the punch that he gave Ed McMahon in the face as a snare sound, but we couldn't clear it. Vince McMahon, sorry. We couldn't clear it, so that punch remains off the album. Unfortunately.
That's a great documentary film.
It was that, and he's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. We were gonna sample that as well, but that never happened.
Oh God, hang on! my head's in a spin now.
See, we know Dan likes wrestling, so and then we get all wrestled up.
Okay, well, speaking of wrestling, Stone Cold Steve Austin or Hulk Hogan, who'd win?
Oh, I'm not really a big fan of Hulk Hogan.
It has to be Hogan, or it has to be Hogan.
No,
I think Hogan's kind of a maggot now. He's kind of a.
Would you say that the guy's my height?
Is he?
He's big. Look. He's
got that kind of wispy blonde Asian hair. I just don't like it.
Oh.
And by the way, Dan, it's pronounced wrestling.
Wrestling. Sorry,
wrestling,
right.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant. And on that note, listen, guys, thanks for dropping in. You didn't really speak. Do you want to ask me anything?
Well, actually, I'll ask you something about wrestling later on, but that'll go off camera because I've got something to ask you specifically about wrestling.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, lewd and
intrigue of it. Le Galaxie, congratulations
Thank
on
you
the
so
album.
much.
Congratulations on your set, and thanks for dropping in.